Sagittarius, what's going on? It's your girl D. Happy birthday, Sag. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, y'all? Shout out to my Sagittarius Massive. I love y'all. Thank you so much for checking out the channel and rocking with me for as long as you have, whether you just came in today or whether you've been here, for a minute. Thank you for all you do and all that fly fire energy you bring to the channel. Love you guys so much. And I want to do a happy birthday reading for you. So I want you to just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I'm going to pull 5 cards and we're going to talk about it, what's going on with my Sagittarius. Let me know in the comments what's your birthday, baby, what you got planned, what you doing, all right? I would love to hear what your plans are or how you plan on spending your birthday. Some of you going to maybe just be chilling, maybe somebody going overseas, maybe somebody getting on a boat, I don't know, maybe somebody going skydiving, I don't know what you doing. Let me know what's up. Sagittarius. Talk to me about Sagittarius, please. Talk to me about Sagittarius. Talk to me about what they must learn to let go of this year. What do they need to let go of this year? All right. Talk to me about the gift the universe is bringing them for this solar return. Let me know what my Sagittarius are getting. What kind of gift are they getting for this solar return? Thank you. Let me know what they need to embrace for this solar return. What do you think they should embrace for this birthday season? Thank you. And what energies represent this season for this birthday return? What is this year going to represent for my Sagittarius? Tell me. Thank you. All right. I usually I don't think I read reversals here on this reading. I think this is one of the few I just don't. All right. But the overall energy here is the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I feel like, this is you guys taking care of yourselves, taking care of your families, making sure that your emotional needs and your emotional, your emotional body is intact. I feel like this is like self-care. I just get an energy of self-care, taking care of you, making sure you good, making sure you paying attention to your intuition. But let's see what we got going on here. So the card that represents what went on last year is the Queen of Wands. So this is Aries energy. So, the Aries energy could talk about, being able to just go out there and do what it is that you want to do, not really thinking it through too much, but just going by what you feel, what your desire is telling you to do at that time, truly listening to the fire in you and doing what it is that you want to do, right? Taking those shorts is what I'm feeling. I'm getting the energy of that. Some of you looking very confident, very secure in the way you were doing things, no matter how you did it, what you was going through. I feel like, you guys were just, a lot of you were sitting on the throne. A lot of you were in control of everything that you were trying to get out of, or you were trying to take advantage of, or whatever it was that was going on. I feel like you had a hold and a control on it so that it was navigating in the way that you wanted it to, right? Now, with your card that talks about what you must let go of this year, we have the Justice energy here. So there could be some relationships that you may need to let go of, or that you've had to let go of. Some of you could have been marriages. Some of you could have been business partnerships. Okay? But for some of you, this could be what's going on. There could be contracts that you are letting go of or dissolving. Okay? Whether it's marriage, like I said, I get for a lot of you business. But even if it's not contracts and just relationships in general, this is all about staying in balance, making sure that, all your I's are dotted, all your T's are crossed. We got all this fire energy here, right? Fire and water. Fire, so we got the opposite polarities. Fire is the opposite of water, water is the opposite of fire. So I feel like, you've mastered that energy when it comes to your emotions and your feelings. The universe wants you to bring that into balance, or make sure that you keep that balanced. Keep your desires balanced from your emotions, not allowing your emotions to get tied up into, your desires too much, and learning the difference between the two and balancing it. Nothing wrong with getting what you desire. Nothing wrong with showing emotion. But, of course, with everything, in moderation and balance is key, right? So the card that represents what gift the universe will bring you is the Knight of Swords. So there's some type of information that's going to come in really quickly for you all. I wonder what it could be. So Mars for you, where's my chart? Let me see where Mars is at, because this is Gemini energy, but we'll see where Gemini is for you too. That's your opposite polarity, duh. So your 7th house. Here's Justice again. That represents the 7th house. So I don't know. You guys might meet somebody. You might come into some type of business agreement. You know, it could be anything. Some of you may purchase a car or a vehicle. Okay, you may be getting that. If you haven't already, some of you may be working on that. But I feel like there's some type of I feel like it could be some type of contractual agreement. Maybe some of you are going through a separation or divorce, and you may want it to go through quickly and smoothly. You know, I feel like for some of you that will happen. But you do have to be careful of the information that's coming in. There's some information that's coming in for you. It's just going to be information. Remember, the Knight is Gemini energy. That's just communication. That's just information. It's not anything that has to do with emotion and feeling. So we're bringing some logic into the situation. So the universe is gifting you with logic, right? To be able to add, you know, to balance. You got fire here, you got water here, right? So now we're bringing some air in. So the universe is saying that this is what's needed. So being able to speak your mind, knowing what it is that you want, you know, dealing with the logic, dealing with the facts, and taking your emotions out of the equation. The only way that you're able to balance that, right? The only way you're able to balance that is to look at things from a logical perspective and deal with the facts. And that's what Gemini deals with. Gemini is just information. It don't deal with feelings, emotions, none of that. It's just information. So what you should be embracing is the 2 of Swords here. So your options, your choices, okay, is what I'm getting here. And again, we're dealing with sword energy, so looking at things from a logical perspective, looking at the ideas, thinking about things, right, before you jump in. Maybe some of you jumped into things, you just, you know, whatever you were passionate about, you just jumped in. And so now the universe is saying, okay, in order for you to bring balance, you're going to look at things from a logical perspective and then consider your emotions, because this is the moon in Libra, right? See all that water back there? Right? And then we have the moon here. So this is all about weighing, you know, different pieces of information and using your intuition as well to figure out what's best, right? And then this card here represents this season. So you go from the Knight, right, to the Queen. So now you, by the end of this solar return or going into this solar return, many of you will have mastered all of these energies, right? You will embody all of the energies, and this could be for men too, right? Because men have feminine energy. So your feminine aspect of your emotions, you have balanced. The feminine aspect of your desires, you have balanced. You know, and the feminine aspect of logic and your thought and reasoning, you have mastered, right? So this is what the universe is giving you this year, saying, you know what? You know how to use discernment. You know how to balance all of your emotions, your feelings. You know how to look at information, use discernment, because this is what the 2 of Swords is, using discernment, and cut out what no longer serves you. Because what you're doing in the end is taking care of yourself, right? And that's the only thing you can do to take care of yourself, is make sure that what you're surrounded by and what you're dealing with is best for you. And the best way to look at that is to look at it without emotion, being emotionally attached, you know, and keeping things in balance. I like this. So this is all about balancing out whatever was going on over the last year, bringing balance to things, mastering your emotions is what I'm getting for you, Sag, heavy. You definitely are mastering so you guys are like the masters of your emotions here. Definitely. I like this. This is a positive reading. This is super dope. You know, there's a lot of lessons that came here because you started off like this, right? And then now you're embarking on your solar return like this. All because there was a major, you know, situation that went down, a relationship of some type, of some nature, of some sort. Or it could just be like, you know what? I need to relate to myself better. So it could be a combination of both, of, you know, how I relate to myself. If I relate to myself better, I'll be able to better represent myself in the relationships that I'm in, right? Because you're not going to really be able to negotiate and use discernment in the best way possible for you if you're not, you know, making sure that you're taking care of yourself and you're taking care of your needs. If you're worried about everybody else, you may just say, oh, I'll just take this. But yet for everybody else, you're picking things out, making sure everything is right and exact. Who's doing that for you? So I feel like some of you realize that and you're taking care of yourself, but you're bringing balance and alignment to all of your connections, all of your relationships, and you're learning what it is that's important to you. You're learning to look at things logically. You're learning to look at people like, okay, look, I'll hear what you have to say, but, you know, I'm not going to allow you to get me all in my emotions and feelings. You know, I'm taking care of myself. I got control over the situation, right? I have control over my emotions. I use my intuition. And this is what balances out the situation that maybe might have been troubling you or keeps you out of situations that could cause you trouble. So I like this read. This is super dope, like I said. So, again, I want to thank you for checking me out here. And this is just a little something for you, for me to say happy birthday to you, to show you I love you and I appreciate that you come and check me out. Now, I have a promotion going on for readings for the Sag Collective. For if you have a Sagittarius placement in North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, you do get 50% off of tarot card readings 2, 3, and 4. I will have that information posted in the community tab for you all if you want to take advantage. Okay. If you don't see it there, just email me. I'm at 8thHouseReadings at gmail.com. My information is in the box below. All right. I love you guys. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for checking me out. Again, let me know when your birthday is in the comment section. Let me know what you got planned. And I'm sending you an abundance of love, peace, happiness, and blessings and internet hugs. And I wish you so much joy, happiness, and success, Sag. Love you guys. Enjoy your birthday season.